Did I sound angry to you?
I mean, you sound pretty angry. Chad agrees you're pretty angry. And I don't think you would normally talk. I mean, again, you are just helping everybody in chat realize, like, you've given your name out, you've given your dealership out. I haven't done anything. You called me, and you're getting, again, hundreds of people. This will be on a TikTok because you called me here. This is live. This is all available, so everybody knows exactly what it is. I don't think your dealership's going to be super happy to see this when they see this. We're getting a phone call. This is Tommy.
Hello. Looking to speak to Tommy.
This is him.
Hey, Tommy. This is John over at. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I am doing good. Hey, man. It looks like you were after a TRD Pro 4Runner in Terra.
Yes.
Sweet, man. Well, we do have one available for you. It's not on the lot. It's in transit, but it'll looks like it'll be arriving in the next 2 weeks here.
Okay. Well, what kind of numbers would you be on it?
Oh, I mean, the 4Runners are, the TRD Pros are kind of super hard to come by, and then it's the last models of the 24 generation, or I guess of this previous gen, so they're going to be MSRP.
You can do, I mean, to be fair, we could argue that it being a 2025, that everybody wants the redesign, because the redesign's sick. I'm trying to get the old leftover model.
That's not even close to being true, considering the 23 that almost went up after the 24s came out, and the previous gen Tundras went up in value after the new gen came out. So that's completely untrue if you look at the market.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll always see how the market goes, because the big difference is one wasn't redesigned. So either way, I'm hoping to get a little bit of a deal.
Get a redesign one?
Well, I'm hoping to get a little bit of a deal. Obviously, I can get MSRP. But I'm hoping to get a little bit of a deal, make it feel like I won a little bit,
Right. No, I hear you. I mean, have you seen any of them sell under MSRP?
Yeah, I'm actually talking to a dealership, Toyota, that was, they just are talking to their manager right now about potentially doing $1,500 off. But I'm in Washington, so it'd be easier to do one in state. But if I have to drive a little bit, I will.
Well, I think you should go by that one. Whatever your plan is, it's still well worth getting one here locally. If you don't want to pay MSRP, I get it, but it sounds like if you could get one lower than that, you should go by that one.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you guys want to do to lose local business, I'm all for going to shop out of town. Again, I'm not asking for 10,000 off. I got $1,500 off local. Your manager says, okay, you know what? I'll do $750 to keep you local. We could have a car deal, but if that's where you guys are going to be pretty.
Who offered you that? Who offered you that number? Which dealership?
Toyota.
And why didn't you buy it?
Because I just talked to them 4 minutes ago, and then you called, and I said, "Oh, that's a local number. Let me answer."
Well, I think you should. Here's what I could do. I could sell you mine for MSRP. We could throw in some accessories there for you, but it would be an MSRP car deal. I mean, these get reserved pretty darn quick.
Like I said, it's hard for me to justify that when I could just go drive, make a little trip down to Cali, and call it a day. But if you guys don't want to do a car deal, I'm getting a phone.
You want California?
I don't mind California for $1,500. Well, not if you're not going to give me a car at $750 below MSRP.
No, I just want to go with you so I can see what deal they're giving you. Do you have it in written form, or is it all verbal?
I talked to him 4 minutes ago, and he was about to give me numbers. He's actually calling me right now, but I'll stay on the phone with you for a minute because I have faith that maybe.
I don't blame you. You could take that call if they're offering you a better deal.
Yeah, no, it's just more of a are you a sales manager, you said?
No, not a sales manager.
Okay.
I could be, though.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm just shocked that, again, I used to work at a dealership once upon a time that, if I was a sales manager, it'd be insane for me to have an offer of $750 off MSRP on a car. And if my salesperson didn't bring that offer to me to say, hey, this is stupid, we're probably not going to accept this, but they're offering us $750 below MSRP, would you take the deal? Most sales managers would want to sell a car locally rather than one going downtown. I think your sales manager would be pretty disappointed if you didn't bring that offer to him.
No, I don't think he would at all.
Yeah, why don't we talk to him? Let's just.
Well, actually, we could talk to him, and I could also show him your TikTok page of trying to get people better deals and make some money. So, that's just kind of what we do.
So that's why you called me here, because you knew that I was on TikTok. That's fine. Yeah, let's talk to you soon.
TikTok boy, aren't you?
Yep, yes, I am. I'm buying cars for clients that are buying cars and trying to make $750 deals. That's fine. I mean,
How much do they pay? How much do they pay? So if you could get a $750 discount, how much do the clients pay you?
my clients pay me $1,000.
So why would they pay an extra $1,000 if they could just buy it at MSRP?
Because I want you, I want you, I just want you, this will be on TikTok. I just want you to listen to yourself on TikTok, and you can see why people don't like working with car dealerships, man. Your attitude is the reason why people don't like working with car dealerships. The last person that did a deal with me is a sales manager that is getting hundreds of thousands of views and getting, I think he's gotten 5 sales because he worked a deal, an invoice on me on a Toyota Camry XSE.
Hey, Tommy from the future here. I want to make sure that I'm crystal clear. I never use my social media presence as leverage in order to negotiate a car deal. My goal with these videos is to teach you guys how to negotiate, and if I was doing that way, this would be all entertainment and none of the educational stuff would come through. You couldn't replicate that unless you had a social media presence. That being said, I do think there's good apples and bad apples out there. And this person clearly knew that they were live, and I think they were really trying to put up a show, which is why they acted the way they did. So I don't think that everybody's going to experience this, and I don't think every dealership is going to act this way. But I do want to show the dramatic difference between the attitude of 2 salespeople, because this was clearly somebody in sales. Somebody that I just did a deal with, a Camry, the other day, that discovered who I am, and is now blowing up on social media due to all the positive influence. Then other people like this that are just mad that people are trying to get good deals on cars. Again, we're not asking for a crazy deal on this TRD Pro. I understand it's a rare vehicle, but we absolutely have discounts. I do have that other deal in writing, and that's a deal that we could go. Now, when I talked to the manager, I did talk to him on mute for a little bit. I told him he was live. I told him how many people were watching. And when I asked him who the person was, if the person worked there, he immediately said that this person did not work there. There's no way that this person worked there. Again, I only gave a first name. I didn't give a last name. And the reason why I do think the sales manager, again, I could be wrong, but I think the sales manager might have been covering because he didn't want his dealership to get bad names, which is totally fine. I don't reveal the dealership. You guys will never figure out who this dealership is because I don't want to ruin people's careers just because one bad apple doesn't like my channel. So with this, I gave him the name of the person, and there was 2 or 3 of this named person on the website that did confirm that they worked there. Like, again, if there was not 1, there was 2, there was 3. But he immediately said, nope, sorry, none of those guys know this person's name works here. I'm sorry, that's not it. So that's a red flag for me. That definitely made it seem like that was probably it. Again, also, the only people that have my number are going to be people that I call the dealership of. This is not a public number, and it might have gotten close to getting revealed sometimes, but nobody has this a complete number. And this was only the first dealership I called, and they called me back immediately. So the chances of this person knowing my number, waiting for this exact moment and calling me are slim to none. I almost never get prank calls. I think once I got a call on a pizza call, but long story short, I'll get back to the old Tommy, go back to negotiation, but I want to make sure that we are crystal clear. I don't use social media presence. I don't think every dealership is this way, but I do want to show the attitude that some people have.
So, like, you could be.
Yeah, well, how about you call someone at complain?
No. If your manager wants to work a car deal, which if your manager got free publicity to 100,000 people, I bet he would change his tune a little bit. But I think you're just an angry salesperson.
Did I sound angry to you?
I mean, you sound pretty angry. Chad agrees you're pretty angry. And I don't think you would normally talk. I mean, again, you are just helping everybody in chat realize, like, you've given your name out, you've given your dealership out. I haven't done anything. You called me, and you're getting, again, hundreds of people. This will be on a TikTok because you called me here. This is live. This is all available, so everybody knows exactly what it is. I don't think your dealership's going to be super happy to see this when they see this. Again, you see all the people that are actually making deals on my TikTok, getting car deals left and right. He cannot stop getting people to contact him, and they're not contacting me to spend $1,000. They're contacting him because he made my life super easy, and they want to work with dealerships that make their life easy. And I'm asking for $750 off a car, and you're saying that's ridiculous, that's crazy, and he hung up. Do we call the sales manager? Do we call the sales manager? Should I call the manager? If I'm going to call the manager, I'm going to put you guys on mute real quick. Again, I actually just want to close a car deal. Out of the respect to the sales manager, I'm going to put this on mute for just a second. I'm going to let him know he's being recorded. And And then if he doesn't want to do that, that's fine. Hey, can I speak to a sales manager? Hey, man, you got a second? My name's Tommy. You got a second?
Yeah, hey Tommy, how are you? You help people, local people buy cars, kind of thing.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, like I said, like I'm a broker essentially. I don't try to rip dealerships off. I try to make fair deals for the client. My client. Sure. Like I said, I just said, hey, the client's local, $750 off. I have a $1,500 off down the street. I said, why don't you bring it to your manager, see what he would say, and he basically mouthed off to me live in front of thousands of people, and
that's not acceptable.
Yeah,
the person's name for me.
I can get it. I didn't even catch his name, but I can get it for you. But the reason I called you is, for me, like I normally make TikToks out of these. The last 3 dealerships I've made deals with them, you got millions of views on TikTok and got a whole bunch of business out of it. I can send my TikTok page to you. Again, I don't use that as leverage, but I figured $750 off for a TRD Pro isn't a crazy deal.
No, when you're talking about a local customer, of course, they're 100%. I'll take care of local people.
Yeah.
So, I'm okay with that. If you had one in mind, I mean, I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I can give you.
About,
I can get you the stock number here if you give me a second. We can make a deal here and then call it a day. We'll keep your deal local and make everybody happy, and we can have a fun story out of this. As long as we don't deal with that salesperson. The stock number I have is 115 AW 48.
Yeah, that is not a stock number.
Okay.
Our stock. What color? What
it's a Terra color.
Okay, it was the Terra. Okay. So I don't have a single Terra incoming.
Oh, okay.
And you sure it was Toyota?
100%. I'll.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this guy's name real quick for you.
Hello. Looking to speak to Tommy.
Yep. This is him. I don't know. Can you hear that audio or no? That's okay if you can't.
I didn't hear it now. Hey, Tommy, this is John over at Glass.
John? Does John sound familiar?
John. I have a manager named John that works on the floor. It doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
I guess there's the chance that my number is not public.
Okay, if he has your phone number, I can tell you who it is. I can just put it in our CRM and tell you who talked to you.
Yeah. I can give you.
Hang on 1 second. Let me get there.
I don't need anything.
And then I can find out who it is.
Yeah. I can give you my phone number here in just a second.
But nothing's coming up.
Oh, I mean, maybe there's a world where this random person called me and said they were from.
If you give me what?
If I give you the phone number, could you look that up or no?
Like who's the person's phone number?
Yeah.
That called you?
Yeah.
I can try. Go ahead. What is it?
Give me 1 second. I wonder if he used a fake name or fake. It might have been why he was so willing to give out the dealership name and throw you guys under the bus.
Yeah, nothing's coming up.
Okay, cool. Well, either way, this random person decided to throw your dealership under the bus and make it seem like you're the worst place to buy a car from. So
yeah, any time of the day, I'll do $750 off MSRP for a local customer.
Yeah, okay. But you don't have any TRD Pro Terras?
I don't have any Terra now.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you being so cool. I appreciate it either way. If I need a deal in that area, I'll make sure I give you guys a call, okay?
All right, my friend. Thanks a lot. You take care.
You too. Bye. Okay. So you don't. Okay. So let me just. So you don't even work at the dealership. Sad. Let me just listen to the call again.
Hello. Looking to speak to Tommy.
This is him.
Hey, Tommy. This is John. Toyota. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I am doing good. Hey man, it looks like you were after a TRD Pro 4Runner and Terra.
Well, I guess we can figure this one thing out, and then I got to keep working, guys. So wait, we're saying that he can't do this deal. That'd be insane to go through all this for a spoof. Meet our team, John. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there is no John. No John. I mean, there's John Hill, but this was not the guy for sure. I can tell you that was not him. I don't think so. Oh, is this him? That might have been him. Okay, we're not going to do that.